Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, pokeaim here with the Tsareena showcase for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Today we'll be using Tsareena in the RU tier. My boy Flaming Victini built this team. It has Gracium Z, Tsareena, just 4 attacks, Gracium. Life Orb can also work as well on this thing. Fightium can also work as well. But we have Spikes Gallade, or Glalie, excuse me, sorry about that. It's a little bit late. But we have Spikes Glalie, Choice Scarf Durant, SD Rhyperior, Physically Defensive Milotic, and then we have not Defog, but we have Magic Bounce Zatu. It does get Defog now though, so let's just go ahead and start looking for our battles. If you guys want to pick up the friend shirt, you can. The link is down below. It's only available for about 5.5 more days, I want to say. So like I said, link is down below. Also, I have a fire live. I have an amazing live coming out later today. I want to. Should I give you guys a little hint? I'll give you guys a little hint. I have a fire live coming out today, and this boy, woof. Now we got to get back in the bag though. Alright, that live is actually about to be clean. But hopefully we can get Tsareena to do a little bit of work. Might as well go through some fan art right here and just play around because I have my folders of it. Thank you to everybody who's ever sent me anything. I think that's so cool. As well as, by the way, feel free to leave suggestions for Pokemon you want me to showcase. I was reading the comments on the Naganadel video. So I have a lot of stuff that you guys want. And if you guys missed the moveset video earlier today for Tsareena, feel free to check that out. It did get a few buffs in knockoff, obviously, and power, and it has, like, you know, a few things that can do Overshame, and one of them obviously being rapid spin, which is pretty cool. I think knockoff is pretty sick as well. So we got our game. Tsareena actually doesn't do much in this game, unfortunately. Not a big fan of Tsareena in this game. If he leads a Abomasnow. Okay, so if he leads Rotom, if he leads Abomasnow, I have Durant as a switch-in. I don't want Rotom being as a lead, and if he leads Nidoqueen, I can go directly into Zatu because I'm fast in Zatu and I'm Spadef. So I'll lead Rhyperior. My game plan is to be, one, this could be Dragon Dance, so this is a very big threat. Thankfully, Durant is faster than my entire team, or my opponent's entire team. I don't mind if he tricks me right here, goes for HP Grass, that's fine. Will-O-Wisp is okay as well. If I want to win this game, I think Glalie pressures him a lot, especially if this thing is not Choice Scarf, because his Ice Resist then becomes pretty much this with Rocks up. So I'll definitely get on my Rocks right here. If he has HP Grass, he's choiced. No other set runs HP Grass for sure. And I think that Durant can win. So goes Abomasnow, hard Abomasnow, smart man. I have very limited switches to this Pokemon, but I am able to get up Rocks early, which is great. I'm assuming Nidoqueen is Rocks, and this is maybe Heal Bell Diancie. Durant, this Mon in general is a problem for me. Big problem. I don't want to go Glalie because Glalie has no switch-ins, and I need it to check Como if it Dragon Dances up. Don't really want to go Durant either, but I feel like the good thing is it doesn't matter if he gets chip off on me. He actually doubles out into Rotom, which is amazing. I think he should just fire off a Blizzard or even Giga Drain, but doubles out to Rotom. Let's see if we see leftovers. We do, in fact, see some leftovers right there. My Milotic is naturally Spadef, and because I do see leftovers and because I am a Durant, I expect a Will-O-Wisp right here, and this will actually help me take on Como later, the fact that I'm now burnt, and he can't Toxic me if he has it on Diancie or anything like that. So Volt Switch can definitely come out, but that's not that big of an issue. I'll just definitely go for Toxic here. Like I said, my Milotic is naturally Spadef, it can take any hit, and Toxic is going to help me wear down that Abomasnow. And also Rotom is almost in range of Rock Slide from Durant. I'm not 100% sure on that. I can calc it to help me, but that's my game plan. Like, I don't know why he doubled out Abomasnow. I think he should have just attacked, but I even managed to land the Toxic. This probably won't come too much into play because Diancie typically runs Heal Bell. I'm going to recover here because I would Blizzard first. Plus, like I said, naturally Spadef and whatnot, I'd Blizzard first. There's no way you would Hammer here. Oh, you actually did Wood Hammer. But thankfully, that boy going down. So I messed up a little bit. Actually, no, I didn't. Because I recover enough to the point of him going down, and Abomasnow is a giant threat to me. I can come in later on Cresselia and recover, I think. So I'm actually going to go, Durant might have not been the play because I didn't want to risk that. But he doubled out to Rotom. Very solid play. My opponent's part. I guess he predicted my Durant. I don't know if he's Fizz Def or not, but I kind of just want to click Rock Slide. I don't think it kills, though I'm not 100% sure. SD Rhyperior checks Como, can check Diancie. I think this kills. Well, if it did connect, it did. For sure. Thankfully, Volt Switch does not knock me out. Unfortunately, I missed, but the important part is my Durant is still there, so it can check a Como setting up because I'm faster than +1 Como anyway. And Rotom is guaranteed in range of Rock Slide now. So Diancie comes out. Odd. Very odd. We'll go Tsareena. I'm assuming he's just going to Heal Bell. Tsareena has no switch-ins now for Bloom Doom, which I very much like. If my opponent wants to Diamond Storm predicting my Xatu, that's completely fine. I will actually go for Bloom Doom if he does go for Diamond Storm. I don't care if my opponent gets a Rock either. I mean, like, I have Rapid Spin on Tsareena anyway, so Defog on Xatu isn't necessary on the team because, again, I do have Rapid Spin. And Bloom Doom is really, really strong versus my opponent. I like that a lot, especially because Rotom is low. So we'll go Tsareena right now as he doubles out to Rotom. I want to say that you die to High Jump Kick, but I'm not like 1,000,000% sure. This can still recover on Cresselia. I think you go for Overheat here. I want to just say High Jump Kick KOs. It's a strong move. I feel like Bloom Doom definitely KOs even though he does resist. I'm going for it. Tsareena does not do it, man. Alright, but thankfully he just Pain Splits. That's fine. I kind of expect the Volt Switch right here. Even if he knocks off, let him knock off. Or like even if he overheats or Will-O-Wisp, let him do it. But mainly, though Tsareena wasn't able to do much in this game, my opponent is really weak to Iron Head now. Very weak to Iron Head. And very, very, very weak to Glalie as well. Glalie is another Pokemon that gives him problems. So that's at 32. I should be able to safely go Milotic right here, actually, and just recover off the damage. Perfect. That's a great opportunity. He's -2. Volt Switch isn't going to knock me out. I get my recover, and if Abomasnow comes in after Stealth Rock, after Poison, he is in range of the Scald, or he might even be in range of Poison. But I'm definitely faster than you, and I get my Milotic healthy. So that's going to be great for Como. I believe I have Haze on this thing as well. But that doesn't matter. I'm surprised you Ice Sharded. If I recovered there expecting that, I don't think it would have worked out well for you. But we get rid of Abomasnow again. Really tough for me to switch into. I don't care if Nidoqueen comes out. I'm definitely going Xatu. Again, I'm Spadef in nature and I can take its hit. Como could be Z. Or it can't be Z. It can be, what's it called? I guess you can Pain Split if you want to, but I'm just going to recover off. Doesn't matter. You Volt Switch out. You're taking more damage. And you don't appreciate switching in the Scald anyway. You actually can't Volt Switch here because you would die to Rock. So I'll be able to get rid of Rotom right now. Great. I don't know if the crit mattered. My Milotic has a good special attack anyway. And yeah, this Mon putting in some work. So unfortunately, Tsareena didn't really get to do much. I mean, it knocking off Rotom Heat was definitely useful in that case. We'll just haze you. You are a threat, my friend. No, 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 sir. No, 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 no. You are not allowed to set up on me, my friend. That's for sure. I'm actually going to go Xatu here just in case he wants to close combat because I could spam Haze. As he Dragon Dances up. I don't think you knock me out with anything unless it's Dragonium. So I can Psychic into Ice Shard from Mega Glalie. I guess you could be Dragonium. Goes Crest, which is interesting considering I do have the Toxic. I'll take it again. Like, Crest can't actually deal with me. Unless it's sub Calm Mind. But yeah, I love Toxic on Xatu. As he goes for Calm Mind. Shouldn't be a factor, really. Durant can click Iron Head really soon. You go down. Don't want to go Glalie right here. Just spam Psychic. Like, you don't have good Psychic switchings. Again, he does have Heal Bell on the NC most likely. Like, that's like something I'm pretty sure of. He's just taking a little while to play and make his moves. A little bit sad that we had a build that Tsareena couldn't do as much. Goes Nidoqueen, which I am EV to outspeed, and we will definitely 2-hit KO you. So you can go ahead and give me that threat, please. Nice. Don't know why Diancie hasn't come out and clicked Diamond Storm. I could not tell you. I really couldn't. But I can now just go Milotic. We'll eat the hit up. I don't know why you didn't go into that Mon earlier. Now the thing is, if he wants to go for Heal Bell, which he very well could, Z Heal Bell actually would be a little bit annoying because he recovers back to full anyway. I'm going to recover here. I was thinking about going for Heal Bell myself, but I don't think it matters. Especially because he goes Cresselia. I don't know what set you are, but as long as I'm bulky enough, I can take on the Como. And I think what I'm just going to do is go right here and actually just start setting up because I'm getting a little bit impatient. I'm getting a little bit impatient. Game's going a little bit slow. I don't mind about your calm minds at all, especially because you're toxic. +2 Ice Punch isn't going to do crap anyway, but his Psy Shock isn't doing crap anyway either. And +2 Ice Punch will also mean that Como cannot set up on me. I mean, Ice Punch does the exact same damage as Earthquake to Como anyway, so yeah, P is toxic, calm mind. Alright. But you will go down to this plus the poison. And Rocks also knocks you out. Even if you do have the Morning Sun, that won't make a difference. I would just go for Psy Shock if I were my opponent. Yep. Get a little bit of damage. Then go Como. If Como chooses to set up, it will go down to Earthquake. If it doesn't go down to +2 Earthquake, I knock it out with Ice Sharp priority. If he knocks me out here, I go Glalie and click Double Edge anyway. So a little bit oddly played on my opponent's part. A few plays I disagree with. I feel like Abomasnow, when it came out, it should have just attacked, for sure. What if this thing is Dragon Dance and it's Choice Scarf? what if I'm playing the only Dragon Dance Choice Scarf Como in the game? And he was just trying to bluff me for this moment right here, get rid of my Mega Glalie. There's no way Deancey takes 2 of this. This is a Double Edge, and it is Refrigerate boosted. It is Refrigerate boosted. Cuss That Berry is not released yet. Go ahead, give me this Pokemon. Como gonna come out. You ain't taking this either. This boy has jaws. His face is stretched. Alright, so let's go and look for another game. Hopefully we can get a little bit of Tsareena action going. Even if I get to click Rapid Spin with Tsareena and it helps me win the game, I'd be very happy with that. For some Pokemon, it's a little bit harder to showcase, right? Like, Tsareena for this team in particular helps me check SD Gator, though Jolly SD Gator is a giant problem. Again, gives me that spin support. Knocks off Gligar and Chestnut, which is pretty big for Durant potentially doing some work in the late game. And it appreciates the spike support from Glalie. What Glalie does is wearing down Pokemon like the Blade with spikes, and then Tsareena avoiding even a +6, you know, Shadow Sneak because of my ability, Queenly Majesty. That's the Queen, man. You gotta bow down before the Queen. Ain't nobody going first. Queen, I love that ability. I love the way it looks. Tsareena got hips too. Always female. This is fire. This is actually a fire Pokemon. I think it was so cool. I'm a little bit disappointed in its speed stat. I think if it was just like base 80 speed, right? At least get a base 80 speed. That way it's faster than Nidoqueen and Pokemon around that speed tier. But yeah, we got a game. Okay, so Tsareena's actually pretty cool in this because my opponent doesn't like switching into it at all. That's for sure. And it also checks Honchkrow for a little bit of chip. I'm assuming Nidoqueen is the lead. We're going to go Xatu. I would assume Nidoqueen because you can get free rocks, or not free, but you can get up rocks early. And I can just threaten you with the Psychic right here. Might have Thunderbolt, but that doesn't matter as long as I weaken you. For Glalie, Glalie has 0 switch-ins on my opponent's part. At all. No switch-ins. It doesn't matter if he goes Honchkrow here. Yeah. I'll take it. Ice Beams me. Fails to knock me out. And what I can do is just Roost. So Nidoqueen has been weakened. Gator comes out. Surprisingly. So you have to be Jolly, max speed, Gator to outspeed me. I'll go for Toxic because my Loda can beat you 1v1. Because I am Fizz Def. Sheer Force attack is going to hurt. For sure. But we're going to go my Loda here on the crunch. We can take it. As he goes for Ice Punch, great. Can't even freeze me because of his ability. And I can just haze up on the Gator now that it's been poisoned. Waterfall isn't going to do much. Go ahead and lose those boosts. And again, Tsareena's just looking that much better. And my opponent unfortunately forfeits right here. It would have been really cool because if the Linoon was a really bulky variant of Linoon, which people do run, just enough speed for Hoopa, Tsareena can outspeed it and then knock it out with High Jump Kick while avoiding +6 extreme speed. It can avoid like a +2 Decidueye Sucker Punch. It can avoid a boosted Moxie Honchkrow's Sucker Punch. So this was actually the game where Tsareena could have done something, but it didn't get to because my opponent ended up forfeiting there. But that's why I love Speedy Xatu. I think being faster than Nidoqueen is key. Especially if you want to be able to at least take one hit. And as you saw by the Ice Beam, I would have been able to take a Thunderbolt as well. Did a lot, but wouldn't be able to do a lot. Would have been able to take it after. Excuse me. I am so sorry, guys. At a loss for words right now. But the idea of that is, and the idea behind my Roost play was, I doubt you would go for Earth Power there. I'd be able to take a Sludge Wave after Roosting too. I'd obviously be able to take another Ice Beam because I lose my Flying type. And I'm hopefully trying to explain myself a little bit better. I saw a comment the other day that said, hey man, sometimes it's hard to follow what you say because apparently I'm so ahead of everything, which I don't believe. But I just play the game a lot, so, you know, just a little bit experience. That's what it is anyway. That's definitely what it is. But either way. Okay, so webs. Webs is cool. Tsareena is really nice for these all. We're going to lead Xatu because it outspeeds the Nidoqueen. Yep. And we can just threaten it with the Psychic. If he wants to go directly into Pangoro, very solid play. It's a giant threat to my team. Nothing I can do. But again, being faster than this is amazing. So, goes for Ice Beam. Fails to knock me out. We'll Roost right here again. I'm assuming Pangoro would want to come out right now. And go for like a CB knockoff. Or a knockoff in general. I mean, knockoff in general is really good versus my team. So my Lodic's job is to deal with Flygon and Gator and even Nidoqueen to an extent, even Pangoro to an extent. Glalie checks the Dragon Dance Flygon, so I'm not as worried about that. I'm going to go Tsareena here. Because I feel like Gracium just nabs me one. And I'll just Bloom him immediately. It doesn't matter you go Ribombee, it's probably Focus Sash anyway. I don't want it to get up webs. And that actually does enough to the point where I can actually just click Rapid Spin here if he does choose to go for the Sticky Web. If he goes for Bug Buzz as he does, I get to go out into my Durant now. So Tsareena actually did its job right there for sure because I get to go Durant now and just click X Scissor. And we prevent Sticky Web from my opponent. So that's pretty big for my Lodic's case. Very big actually. We might even be able to prevent rocks from my opponent as well. Yeah, this Pokemon might just win its own. Once I get up rocks with my Rhyperior, it's really nice because the Jolteon is being chipped away. So that Bloom was really important. And the fact that I had Rapid Spin my set, because had he gone for webs, I would have been able to just spin them away. So, again, really important turns. For sure. We'll go Rhyperior right now. You kind of scare me with that. As he goes for the U-turn. Alright, so I was fearing something like Fire Move or not, but it goes for U-turn, which means that my opponent is more than likely a Scarf set. And I can go directly into my Lodic right here. Just go for Toxic first. Before going for Haze. You should have Crunch. Ideally, of course, we land our Toxic. If he Dragon Dances up again, it's okay, because as long as I land Toxic, I can go for Haze after. So I'll be fine versus him. And Durant outspeeds his entire team, so nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I can just go right for the recover right here. If he Dragon Dances up again, I can Haze. Goes Jolteon, so I get my free recover. And these don't typically run HP Grass, they run HP Ice. Either way, Spadef, Rhyperior can take a hit and get up the rocks. Really smart play on my opponent's part going out to Pangoro there. Very, very, very solid play on my opponent's part. I don't want to take a Drain Punch. I don't care if I give him any type of boost right there. He actually goes for all that pummeling. So Xatu takes absolutely nothing from that. We'll just Heat Wave for a little bit of nothing. Absolutely no damage at all. So a little bit unfortunate right there, but I can go out into Durant right here and just click Sewer Power, and that should nab me one. It will definitely 2-hit KO Nidoqueen coming in. As he goes Flygon. That much I don't mind. Because I can go Glalie. And the reason I'm going Glalie is because if he Earthquakes, I can threaten him with Ice Shard. And if he U-turns out, I'm good either way. Like, I do threaten this with Ice Shard for sure right now. And I'm going for the X-Scissor Sweep in the late game. So at him actually going Pangoro, it's a little bit easier for me. Because I knock him out with Double Edge. He could have Bullet Punch, but I don't care. Yeah, him giving me a Pangoro is very, very, very important. It's really important. Why did he go back on the Flygon? Did you just forget I had Ice Shard? Now you have to take... Why'd you go Flygon? I think he just forgot I had Ice Shard. I don't get that play at all. And I have Freeze Dry for you. So it doesn't matter if you set up on me. This is going to do a lot. My Lodic and Durant kind of just wins the late game. So does Rhyperior. Crunch is going to be able to knock me out. All I got to do is go Durant. Click Ironhead. As he goes Nidoqueen, great. So now I click X-Scissor and win. Nidoqueen wouldn't have been... I don't think Nidoqueen would have been able to take 2 X-Scissors anyway, so not sure why he went to that. And I can just go Rhyperior. If he goes for HP Ice, I'll take it anyway. HP Grass, I have a Rindo Berry for anyway, too. Yep, 46, 42. That's 41, excuse me. That's a high roll, too, so Earthquake should be able to knock him out. Yep. And we'll be able to knock out the Jolteon. And all we got to do is stay in versus the Feraligatr. Make sure it can't sit up. It's on a timer anyway because it's toxic, so... like I said, and I've already said it a few times, though it's not doing much right here, what the role it is playing is very important. This game would have been a lot different if Sticky Web were up. Pokemon like Pangoro would have outsped my entire team outside of Durant, and I would have been in big trouble. I don't know why he went Flygon. I think he just forgot about Ice Shard, which is weird because I clicked it like prior to that. So I really don't know why he went Flygon. And I was really glad when he gave me Pangoro because that was one of the Pokemon that Durant would not be able to knock out. As you guys can see, I'm Swarm, I'm not Hustle. It works a lot better as a revenge killer because for the most part you hit. Though obviously I missed that Rotom in the earlier part of this live. The set that's actually been putting in a lot of work and practice in, I think there might be what's it called? Some replays of it from SBL. Maybe Cole49 used it, but Itemless Acrobatics with 24 attack investment lets you 2-hit KO Mega Abomasnow and more webs. More webs. Alright, so Tsareena actually enjoys this game, which is pretty cool. Only with Tsareena. As leads Araquanid. Probably just gonna get up Sticky Web. I don't care. I'm always going Xatu. I literally lose nothing from going Xatu here. If you Leech Life me, I'll put you on a timer as well with the Toxic. And then I can Bloom Doom and knock you out. The idea is prevent webs at all costs. Xatu does nothing in this game. It loses to every single member on my opponent's team. Literally every single member on my opponent's team beats Xatu. And especially when, you miss that move. So, Rhyperior is the play because getting up rocks is super crucial. This won't be able to deal with me. I'll eat the, never mind! Not when they crit you through your ability! Solid Rock, and even lower the defense so you can knock them out. It's alright. It's Pokemon, it is what it is. This game hasn't been the best for me. Miss Toxic, and then it decides to Superpower crit me. So thankfully Iron Head is really reliable right here, and we can knock out the Tyrantrum. Sucks that I lost my Rhyperior right there. I had Solid Rock, so I'm really confident I would have taken a +1 Superpower, but... Cloyster, Typhlosion, and all are checked by the Milotic. I guess he could be Bloom Doom, which is annoying. Please don't be. Oh, you're just that set. Perfect. So I can just Toxic here. Toxic catches everything. Araquanid deals with Typhlosion. Unfortunately, I don't have rocks in a game versus a Typhlosion, which sucks. But again, Milotic deals with literally his entire team. Great, and he goes Araquanid too. Ideally, he gets up the Sticky Web for me right here. Please just get up the Sticky Web for me. I'd appreciate that. Make this easier for me. Doubles out to Gardevoir. Traces my Magic Bounce. We'll Roost right now. I'm not sure what play you go for. But I don't have the best switch-ins. Doubles out into Araquanid though, so I can click Psychic here for free. He's really trying to get up webs versus just get them up for me. I'd appreciate some webs. I really wish I had rocks up though. I think I'm gonna get up a Spike though with Glalie next time for sure. So Liquidation, and that should be enough to pick off the Araquanid right there with the helmet and whatnot. And the great thing is I'm also faster than Hoopa, so if it is sub-com mine, I get off a Toxic on it. Unless it's a Scarf Hoopa. Do we land? Do we land the Toxic though? We do actually manage to land the Toxic of the day. That's amazing. So, and it was sub. Awesome. Ideally, this is able to break your sub. I doubt it though. But ideally it is. Yo, Xatu. Why are you not hitting your attacks, bro? So we'll go Glalie. And just click Double Edge. I really want to Spike up though to just pressure the Milotic. To pressure Gardevoir and Cloyster. It does live the hit. Okay, so I'm actually going to get up a Spike here because I'm worried about Sash Cloyster. I doubt it is on this type of team, but I'm still worried about Pokemon like that. And I'll be able to go out into my my Tsareena right here and just click knock off and knock out the Hoopa. Ideally, he goes Cloyster next, and I'm just able to go for Bloom Doom and knock it out. But I really want that spike up. And that was actually Focus Sash Hoopa, so I stand by my play to get up that spike. Go Cloyster here. Go Cloyster and let me Bloom Doom you, please. If he goes Typhlosion, I'm actually Bloom Dooming again, because I think he might double, predicting my Milotic. If he goes Gardevoir, I eat any hit, and I can literally knock him out. Please go Cloyster, expecting me to rescarf. Come on, man. Go Cloyster. No matter what Pokemon comes out right here, I'm clicking Bloom Doom. Because I'm in a position where Durant plus Milotic beats everything on his team. I don't have to worry about Gardevoir. He does go Cloyster, expecting me to be Scarf. Not bad. I'm faster than this. And we'll be able to knock him out with the Bloom Doom. Great. I don't got to deal with that. And all I got to do is spam Scald with Milotic and I win the game. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Tsareena doing something. I like it. That's what I like to see, Tsareena. That's what I like to see. Maybe you knew he'd take the hit. But yeah, Bloom Doom Tsareena, put in a little bit of work right there. Lovely. Always great to see. Always great to see. Gardevoir does not knock me out, and Typhlosion. Actually, if Typhlosion comes out now, I'm definitely going out into my Milotic now, because I can just click Scald. And as long as we have that spike up, Rock Slide is looking really good. I'll click Scald versus this. Goes for Hidden Power Grass and does 4. We're actually going to go for Toxic right here. Because if he goes Gardevoir and it tends to Trick, I get in my... Or if he stays within this is great too. I live a crit as well. So, able to land the Toxic on the Typhlosion, and that should be enough for Rock Slide. / Iron Head, respectively. Goes Gardevoir. I'm assuming maybe a Trick might come out from Gardevoir itself. Either way, Iron Head is free, and we'll keep Milotic alive for Typhlosion. But, ooh, it's leftovers. Interesting. Yeah, I'm spamming Scald because I was fearing like a sub, but I think it might actually... No, it doesn't take it. Nice. Nice. And we'll go Tsareena right now. I want to keep my Milotic as healthy as possible. Plus, Gardevoir eats a hit, and Tsareena will always eat a hit too. I think Tsareena eats this hit as well. And if he's not timid, I'm pretty sure I definitely outspeed him if he's not timid, and I knock him out with Power. Hey, Tsareena, do some work here, buddy. I'd appreciate you. I'd really appreciate you right now. Be modest. You're on Sticky Web. Or you can just get crit. You know, that works too, unfortunately. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about Swarm. I think that crit mattered for sure. Because that Pokemon's bulky and it was at full. We do not have to worry about Swarm at all. Because we don't have to care about missing. And all I got to do is stay in with Typhlosion. And win the game with Milotic in the back. Again, Milotic just gets click Scald. So, I get the flinch on him. He knows it doesn't matter anyway. I'm glad Tsareena was able to do its stuff there, though, and that's a good game. That boy Fire Blasted me. He is in Blaze. Milotic is going to take absolutely nothing from it. And we can just go out to that and click Scald. So, I'm pretty sure I might have been able to live that +1 side shot. I'm pretty positive I would have been able to live that, man. Let me calc this, because I'm actually a little bit curious. I'm going to get one more game, but I want to calc. Just to see. So, again, I'm offensive, obviously, so I'm not like a support set or anything. Fix your face? What? Who's telling me to fix my face? Where'd that come from? Custom set? Oh, this is VGC. Why do I have VGC imported? Since when did I have a Tsareena imported? Wow, it's been a while. Alright, so, Gardevoir. Sorry about that, I'm jam betting all on you guys. Oh, God, get this crap out of here. Gardevoir. Oh, it actually does kill. Aw. Well, it's Helping Hand boosted. Yep. 68 to 80. And then, yeah, Power Whip easily would have killed Gardevoir. So, unfortunately, I got crit right there. Completely fine, though. It's Pokemon. And I already knew the game was in my favor regardless of what my opponent did. Like, I was really confident that I would win that game anyway. But I'm so happy that it was able to put in a little bit of work right there. And being able to get rid of Cloyster. And potentially stopping me from losing to a Shell Smash Breaknet Blitz Cloyster plus, you know, Calm Mind Taunt Gardevoir plus Typhlosion. Like, all those together, that combination of Mons, though I'm pretty sure it was Z-Hoopa, that combination of Mons could have actually been threatening. The fact that just Typhlosion was out there, and that's really why I got up that spike. I was fearing Sash, but I was also keeping in the back of my mind that Typhlosion, if it's too healthy, could be a problem. Weird team. But Tsareena food, nonetheless. I just realized, by the way, guys, I didn't have Whitney this entire time, and I apologize. Like, it's so late at night that I wasn't even able to realize that, like, at all. But Tsareena is really good in this game. Leads Gligar. We'll go directly on to Xatu. I can knock Gligar later as he taunts. Perfect. That's just a nice psychic for me. Defog, unfortunately, is legal. I don't care what type of Snorlax this is. I'm going to Toxic you. Especially if it's Figgy. I would love to get off a Toxic on you. Nice. He could be Facade, but just Body Slams. He doesn't have any sort of control, I want to say, for... I'll go Repair, by the way, because I want Rocks up to make Tsareena a threat. Very solid play on my opponent's part, predicting the Rhyperior. Obviously didn't do any damage, but it was still a solid play. Nonetheless. And we'll get up Rocks here. I mean, he does have Spin and Cloyster and Gligar to defog, but if I SD up, I threaten him with Ice Punch, and then Tsareena just goes ham, so I don't care if he defogs. Yeah, that don't matter. Now we have the +2 Rhyperior to put in some work versus you. He could go Quagsire, though, but I'm thinking he might taunt me first. He Tailwinds. Okay, well... Good B. Good B. This is a problem. Cloyster can also be an issue, I suppose. Which is why I'm going to Earthquake you for sure. I live this hit, and I'm going to make sure that you don't get to boost up versus me. This should put him in range of... Wow, it didn't actually even bring him a Sash. That's crazy. I'm going to go my Lodic. I'm going to risk it, because I want to keep my Rhyperior alive, because it can potentially get up Rocks. Very solid play on my opponent's part right there, but he's White Herb, so it does not matter at all. It do not matter. And the rest of his team is Tsareena food. I love it. Let me just skip turns because it don't matter. Yep. The rest of his team is Tsareena food. High jump kick, knock off, high jump kick, Bloom Doom. Perfect. Perfect. Actually amazing for me. Actually amazing. So the Soundproof Mon is in. How much do you take from Tsarena's high jump kick? I gotta know. Please kill. Exploud. 111 to 131. That is what I like to see. So, Rhyperior can still get up Rocks. This can Toxic. I'm actually going to sack Rhyperior, because that can Toxic, so. Even if he's max HP, this should still kill. 94 to 111. Yo, you know what, Tsareena? You're the GOAT. You're the GOATer. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy. No! He's max HP and I got the absolute lowest roll. I actually got the absolute lowest roll possible. Okay, so Glalie wins anyway, but still, that's not the way I wanted to win. That's definitely not the way I wanted to win. Goes Lax right here. I mean, like, these combination of these mons actually do win the game. I get up a Spike, that way I don't have to deal with X-Cloud at all. I don't even know what type of Lax this is. Oh, it's actually Rest. Oh, crap. Is it Curse? It might be Curse, but I mean, I clicked Superpower and he has Unaware Mon, so... Was Resto Chesto? Oh, its own Superpower, okay. So I'll fire off my own, my friend. Yes, X-Cloud is gone. I'm sad that Tsareena got, like, the absolute lowest roll possible. Unless you were, like, Fizz Death Specs X-Cloud, man. It was actually Tsareena food. That makes me sad. Literally the lowest roll, 94%. Come on, bro. What? Okay. You can give me this Snorlax, I'll take it. Yeah, why didn't you go for Superpower? It's stronger. He can go Porygon if he wants to, but like I got that Spike up, so Snorlax is in range of it anyway. I have Toxic for Porygon plus Quagsire, so I'm not as worried about them. I also have Freeze Dry, so Quagsire will always go down. And it get the download. It got the wrong download, so I can go out into my I'm Melodic right now. Oh crap! Oh, Z conversion, but it failed. The hell happened? Z conversion 2. Yo, anybody want to? Okay, so one, he's not Z, by the way. He's not a Z move. I mean, he is a Z move, but he's not a Violite, is what I meant to say. But anybody want to explain to me what just happened? He went for Z conversion 2. It did not do crap. And I am just a little bit confused as to what the hell happened there. Still pretty disappointed. I think he's supposed to use Z conversion 1 and then chain. I don't know what the hell happened there. That could have been problematic too. Durant would have been able to deal with it though, as long as I got off my toxic on Porygon, which I did, and worn it down a bit. But yeah, man, I'm sad that I got that low roll. Oh well, Tsareena still proved its worth, at least in some of the games, either denying sticky web or doing some damage. But hope you guys all enjoyed the showcase. And yeah, of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.